Welcome back to Let Us Learn to Lead video series on free open source software designed by M. Srinivasan, Training Associate Mathematics, Kendriya Vidyalaya Sangathan, Zonal Institute of Education and Training, Mumbai. Self-learning contents in video form on GeoGebra dynamic mathematics software is presented at this video series. To view the contents, you may join Google Classroom by using the class code 73AUMBO. In this video, you will learn designing worksheet to construct isosceles triangle using sliders. For preparing this video lecture, I used Windows 10 operating system, a licensed version, GeoGebra 5.0, a free open source software, and free open source screen recorder software. Let us start. Let me show you what type of worksheet we are going to design. We are going to design an isosceles triangle using sliders. I will take a slider for the base and the base angles. I will try to take the base and then base angles, and I will complete the triangle now. Now by moving this slider, I can fix the base, and the remaining two sides are already fixed over there because in isosceles triangle two sides are equal always. And by fixing the angle, I can change the angle also. Therefore, I can get an infinity number of triangle by fixing the base and then fixing the angle. And you can explore what are the sides and what are the angles, and you can explore the area by getting the altitude. But this altitude is having one special property. The angle C is called the apex angle. The altitude from apex divide the triangle into two congruent right angled triangles. This also the child can come and visualize it by simply changing it, whether altitude is dividing the top angle into, it is an angle bisector also. It is not only an altitude, it is an angle bisector also. Well, let us try to construct this isosceles triangle using sliders. The worksheet, we will try to design it using GeoGebra from scratch. For that, I have taken GeoGebra Classic 5 worksheet. I have taken geometry view, and in option I have rounded up to one decimal place. In labeling I have taken new points only. Let me go for a slider, and once again I repeat, the slider you can have integers, you can have numbers, you can have angles. The advantage of having the number is you can have the increment as anything as per your convenience. It may be 0.1, 0.5, or the increment may be 2, 3 and so on. But when you take the integer, even also you can change the increment, but that increment should be a integer only once again. For let me fix this as small a, and I will have up to 10. You can change it afterwards also, there won't be an issue. Okay, I'm just putting it over here. Now I want the base angles also. Let me go for the slider. Let me take the angle. Let me start it with 1 degree. And then let it go up to maximum. It cannot go beyond that because there are two angles are there. It cannot go beyond, you know, that 90 degrees it cannot go. Therefore I will have the increment as 1 degree. So I am clicking it as OK. It is just fixing it as 45 degrees. Now you can change the color of this also. OK. Now let me start. Let me first draw the base of the isosceles triangle. For that I am taking segment with the given length. I am putting it here. It will ask me the length, type A. Don't type any other number, type A, which is the slider for the base. I am clicking OK. Now you see when I move this, that also getting changed. OK. Now I am just fixing it at 6, no problem. Go to this angle. Now I have to draw both the base angles which are equal for an isosceles triangle, which I have taken now. I am taking the angle with the given size. Touch this B, touch that A. It will ask you what angle you want. Here what you have to do? You have to select alpha, because I want the alpha should be the base angle. Okay, click OK. Now to make that ray, go to this ray and then just simply touch this and then touch this B dash also. Then escape. And now I will bring this alpha over here and A over here, B over here, and I don't want this B dash, therefore I will click it, so show object, it will go. Now you see when I am moving it, you see it moves. Okay, well, good. Now I will go for the same base angle at B also. For that, again go angle with the given size, touch A and touch B. Here you have taken in anti-clockwise direction, therefore you should be a bit careful. Here you have to select the same alpha, but you have to take it as clockwise. Then it will go from the left side. Okay, I am clicking OK. Once again, you know that the same trick. You have to go for this ray. Okay. Escape. Then I'm bringing this gamma a little bit inside. Okay, now this A dash I don't want, therefore I will show the object. Then I will have to go for this point of intersection of these two lines. Please touch it outside and then touch it simply. Now I got the third vertex C also. Go to this polygon and then complete this triangle ABC, which is an isosceles triangle. Now these two ray which is not at all helpful to you, now you can remove it because it has the purpose is over now. Okay, now I am getting different isosceles triangles now. Okay, now by changing it I am just getting a lot of isosceles triangles now. Okay, now let us try to explore what is the third angle. You can ask the question to the children. Therefore this angle go in anti-clockwise direction ACB, it will give you the third angle. Now you can ask the question to the children that if two base angles are 51 and 51, what will be the third angle? If the base angles are 41 and 41, what will be the angle at the top? The base angle is 35, what should be the top angle? That is maybe the apex angle you can call. Okay, well, now I'm just putting it somewhere here. Now, from the diagram itself, the child can read it, but suppose if you want to explain them, like this you can also explain. I think I will show one of them. I will take this angle. This already we have discussed. Angle A is equal to, here it is beta. Therefore you type from this object you take beta and then put it over here. Similarly you can have angle B is equal to, from the object I think it is gamma. Therefore you can put it over here. Now again you can see angle C is equal to, from the figure it is a delta, for select this delta. Okay, now when you move this, just when you move this, you see the angles. When you move this, now they can find out what is angle C. Well, now similarly you can tell them what is the value of the sides also. Therefore two sides are equal. Therefore AB is actually, you are fixing the AB over here. Okay, it will be named as A over here, for it is done. This is being fixed by you. Okay, but the remaining AC is equal to BC. They should be equal because it is an isosceles triangle. From the object I think it is A1. Therefore I'm just fixing it and then putting it over here. Suppose if you want to show it in the diagram, I think all of you know how to show it. You have to go for it and then right click it, go to the object properties, and then it will open, then show the label and then put the value, again click it, again show the label and then value. Good. This you got to click it, show the label and then the value. Okay, now you got that base and the two sides are equal, therefore an isosceles triangle. Okay, well, now we will just to go for one more idea, that is the idea of its altitude. Highly interesting idea of this altitude. I will put it downwards. Okay, well, now for that altitude you go for this perpendicular line. From this C you draw a perpendicular to this AB. Now you got the perpendicular. Now let us find the point of intersection, or you can call it as the foot of the perpendicular. Touch these two, touch it and then touch this. Okay, touch these two. You got F as the point of intersection of this perpendicular with it. Again go for this segment and then draw that C and F. Okay, now this perpendicular now can be removed. I think you can show the object, you can do. Now okay, now again go for it and then object properties you go and then tell its value now. Okay, now it is showing it as 8 somewhere. Okay, well, now if I just move it, I think all of you know that it will also changes now. Now you can ask the children to find the area. By the base is known now, the altitude is known now. They can find the area. You can get the area directly from this. You just touch it, the area will come over here. For now you can display the area here also as area is equal to from this object, you know that the area already I have discussed, I think. It will be in T1 because it is given as triangle 1, therefore it is T1 for area is equal to 25.6. Okay, now this you can hidden also, or you can show the object also. But now, actually what is the other idea? This altitude, divide the triangle into two congruent triangles. How to show it? For that, we want these two angles. Therefore, for that, let us try to get those angles now. Angles. I will go in clockwise direction. A, C, and F. One angle I got. Again, another angle as this F, C, and then B. Okay, now let me just to show you that this is 64, one is 32, another is also 32. So you can now declare to the children that this altitude CF, it divides that total isosceles triangle into two congruent triangle. Let them come and explore it. For by just changing it here and here, and then by changing it and here, you can have a different isosceles triangle. For one interesting idea, you can tell to the children that for a given base, by using this slider, you can have infinite number of isosceles triangles. For you are constructing an isosceles triangle by making use of a slider where you are having the liberty to fix the base, which is an integer, then you can ask them to explore what are the properties of an isosceles triangle. Thank you. Let us learn to lead.